Disclaimer, I do not support Yandere dub in any way. This video is for fun only. So, I guess I am doing a second series because I've seen a lot of viewers and I thought, why not? I'll try again. But this time I'll do 2 characters instead of 1 because why not? And let me just tell you, the 2 characters I got were, let's just say, very different. And I'm so sorry for the long wait. I do have a life outside of YouTube, so please do that as you will. And let's get on with the video. Okay, so I started to spin the wheel. As I said before, I was going to do 2 characters instead of 1. So the first character that I got was Yona Tsumote? Yona Tsumote. I don't know how to pronounce that. And the second character I got from the wheel was Agita Astom Mia. Okay, when I looked him up, it said that he was a delinquent, so basically he's going to be a little bit more harder to do, because I looked him up for the information on what I was going to do for him, and let me just say, Yandere did not give him a perfect background. Surprise, surprise, so I have to make it up as long as I go for him, at least. And here's how the girl looks like. And let me tell you, when I looked up her info for the wiki, trying to see what her whole thing is, her background, what her dream is, she didn't have much. It just tells us about how she believes in this spiritual things, and how she is really deep into the traditional food culture of Japan, but doesn't say anything about her dream or anything like that. And oh my god, this is going to be a lot for her background for me to make, and what I think her job would be if she was an adult. It's going to be a lot more difficult, apparently, because there's nothing that shows it at all. Okay, the first one I did was the guy because he was the first one to show up. So I tried to find a good hairstyle for the boy because in the wiki it said that he got bullied for multiple things. Well, one being his hair was receding. And I looked it up, I looked up the condition for that. That can also be caused by a lot of stress by teenagers. Which is fair, because he was getting bullied a lot for other things, like him wanting to draw pretty things. I guess, things that actually look nice and beautiful, but got bullied for it, and then his thoughts got a little bit more darker because of a bad mindset. Which is if that ever happens to any one of you guys, please know that it will get better in the future. So his background is a little bit interesting because apparently Yandere Dove said that in the wiki, it basically said he wanted to be a locksmith, which is fine. Locksmiths are fine. It's a decent job. I just feel like it can be so much more than that. So I was thinking he can still be a locksmith, but he would also be a blacksmith. So basically, instead of making swords and stuff, he officially makes locks. And he makes his own YouTube channel where he just shows the viewers how he makes different sort of locks and how they open and close. Because to be honest, I would feel that would be something that character would do. That's just me. But I feel that would be very cool and very damn interesting. So that's going to be his profession. He's going to be a YouTuber who shows people how he makes the locks and how he unlocks them and stuff. Now, if you see here, I've been trying to find a very good source for that I can just find what he can hold in his hand. So I just went with a screwdriver and those like the wind-up key thing, because it's locksmith, obviously. But yeah, that's basically about it. Okay, so next it was the girl. So for her, it was quite hard to actually like think of what I can do for her, because one, I had to find out what traditional women cooking clothes looked like, and it took me a while, but I finally found one. And then also it had to do with her ponytails, because apparently ponytails, she had a bunch, but like it looked really weird on her. So I decided just to do like a ponytail and having like a tail scrunchie. Now, if you're wondering why does she have green eyes, it's because apparently she had green eyes in the previous play, like in the past updates, but it got changed into gray eyes, which I think, in my opinion, is stupid. Like, you could have just left the jaded green eyes and just had her have black hair. And apparently she also had like a salmon hair, so I decided like to give her like a tint of salmon in there to like for like a callback of her original design that she had. And I also had to try to find a good skirt or like the bottom thing just to like make it look cool, which I did. I think I found like a decent bottom like skirt for it. But then it came the pose with the hands. My god, it was so fucking difficult because I had to find a way how to change the hand positions multiple times. It took me a while, but I finally got it done. Which is good in my opinion, because now I don't have to worry about doing that. But if I get any other cooking club members, I'm going to have to do this all over again, which automatically sucks. As you can see I had a very difficult time, and then I also had to deal with the fucking plate not working in my damn favor. But yeah, here's the final design. I hope you guys like it. And here is a drawing of the guy. As you can see, I tried my best, and I think it came out really good in my opinion. And here's the drawing of the girl. I tried my best to make it look nice. But that's all I could really think of with the position, the pose for it. I hope you guys like the drawings that I made of the two characters. Do not worry, I will make part 3 sooner or later.